guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really cute welcome sign for you guys. I did want to mention that you can also use any shape and any paper that you like. I'll insert a clip of the one that I did here. And that's what I'll be showing you how to do today. And then also, I will insert a clip and show you that I also made my daughter one. With a different shape and a different color, just so that you can see that you can do this however you want, with any saying that you want, any decoration that you want. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button if you liked it, and I really appreciate all the love and support. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so you just want to take whatever scrapbook paper you're using. I'm going to be using this paper, and you just want to take whatever shape you're going to use and just trace out. So I'm doing welcome, which is 7 letters, so I'm going to trace out 7 stars and cut them out. Okay, so I have all my stars cut out, and all I'm going to do is take my Mod Podge and just Mod Podge the stars onto the wooden stars. And I know, like, the #1 thing people have an issue with when trying to Mod Podge something down is wrinkles. So I have a fine mist sprayer here, and you just kind of want to get your star or your paper, whatever you're Mod Podging, you just kind of want to get it a little bit damp, and that will reduce a lot of the wrinkling. And then you just want to smooth it out, and then let each one of them dry. Now that we have all of our paper onto our stars, we're just going to go back and give the top of each a good coat of Mod Podge just to seal it all in. Okay, so for the next part, we're going to make the pieces that are going to connect them together, and I wanted it to look like a spring. So what I'm going to do is I have some floral wire from Dollar Tree, and I just have like a thin paintbrush, and all I'm going to do is take and wrap it around, get the end nice and tight, get a nice long strand, and just start wrapping. And every so often you can push it down just so that you have more room. Mine's tangled up, so I'm just gonna snip this piece. We're gonna end up snipping them anyway, so I'm just gonna snip that piece, and then we'll get more. So you just want to wrap until you get a spring. Then you just want to kind of pull it apart a bit. So then you have 2 little springs, and then what you want to do is take and flatten one end like that, so you have something to glue to the star. Then you want to do the same to the other end, and then that way when you go to glue it, you've got a piece to glue to your star. And we'll be gluing there and at the top to connect them all together. Okay, so now I have all my little springs ready to go, and I've got my glove on, and I wouldn't worry about painting the edges so much, but so you just want to make your wire black. You could probably do this before you curl it, but I always think of that after the fact. So okay guys, so while I paint this last one, I did want to go ahead and mention that when we get to 200 subscribers, which when I last checked it was 75, and I just want to thank everybody for all the love and support and comments. I definitely have the ones that were with me from the get-go, and you know, I just really appreciate you guys watching and liking, commenting. It really helps my channel to grow. But once we hit 200 subscribers, I'll be doing a giveaway. What that giveaway will be, I'm not sure. You'll have to stay tuned to find out. But if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. That way you're notified every time I upload. And that way you get a chance to be entered into the giveaway. So I have all my springs painted black. You can paint them whatever color you like, but we will let them dry. Okay. And so for the next step, we are going to be making just a little tail, if you will, to our sign, and we're going to make a tassel with the wooden beads. So I just took my twine and I'm wrapping it 12 times, snipping it. Then all we're going to do is take and bunch it together like that. Take a piece of twine, nice knot. Pull it taut and then wrap it around like so. Then I'm going to cut it, put a little tiny dab of hot glue just to keep that in place. You want this to be longer and then have a loop up here. I'm gonna take that one and cut that off. Take another piece, feed it through that top hole. Again, tie it off right at the top. Snip this excess piece. And you're going to take and cut the bottom piece in half. Then we're just going to take, not very much, because we're only going to put a few beads. And these are, I'm not exactly sure the size, but I got a pack from Amazon that was really tiny ones, medium-sized ones, and then larger ones. And these are the medium-sized ones. And I have found that if you take your bead and kind of twist it the way that your twine is twisted, then it's easier to get it on without having to like tape the end or anything like that. Okay, so now that we have 6, I'm going to take and tie this one off as well, like so. That way if it drops, your beads won't go anywhere. Now for the fun part. Now you can freehand this, you can stencil it, you can do it any way you like. Okay, so I'm going to use a pouncer. And I put a little bit of tape on the E just so that way if I mess up, it won't stencil another letter on my star. And don't do the O because we're going to do something different with the O. I'm gonna do the rest and I will be right back. Okay guys, now that I have all my letters stenciled, we are gonna do the O. So I have this bunch from Dollar Tree. It's a maple leaf pick, and they've got these little balls on the end. I'm just gonna take one little bunch off of there. I've got this Greenery that I picked up from Target a while back. I've seen it in Walmart for fairly cheap. Use what you have. So I am just going to kind of make a little O. I'm going to double it up, that way it's nice and full. Okay, so now that I have my O ready to go, I'm just going to take and twist these ends together just so that it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. And I will take and glue that. Look how cute that is. And then I have these little sunflowers that I got from Dollar Tree. They come on a wire in case, I guess, you want to put it in a bouquet. I am just going to put a little dab, and I want mine right here, kind of like off-centered at the bottom. Then I am just going to take a bunch of these balls off of the stem so that I can glue those onto my little mini wreath. Okay guys, so now I have my O done. Look how cute that is. And I went ahead and made a little teeny tiny twine bow to go right at the top. I'm just gonna glue that on. Is the cutest little thing. Look how cute that is. Okay, so now that we have all of our letters done, all we have to do is put it together now. So we're gonna take and cut a hanger, and you can make this as big or as little as you want, but you want to make sure that your W is in the right spot. And so my little silicone tool here from Dollar Tree to press everything down, and I'm also going to put a nice dab over top. Then we've got our E, and we're gonna take and just line it up. Take one of our springs that we made and just figure out the distance between the two. If your wires aren't straight, just get them straight. Just glue those in place. And you're just gonna glue one piece at the top, one at the bottom, and then you're also going to want to reinforce this as well. Okay, so for your O, I just wanted to mention to you guys that you're going to have to make your top star. Your C is going to have to be up as high as your O because you have your wreath on there. So all I did was take a sticky notepad and I just put it under the C, and then that way it's even to your O, so when you go to glue it, it's not uneven, if that makes sense. Because if you glue it with this one lower than this one, it's not going to look right. You will also have to do that with your letter after your wreath as well. So I just wanted to mention that. So I'm going to do that and be right back for the last part. Okay guys, so for the last part, all we're going to do is glue down our little tail. So just figure out where you want the front to be and then flip it over and just put a bead of glue down. Okay guys, now we have a beautiful welcome sign. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button if you liked it. Don't forget, I'll be doing a giveaway at 200 subscribers. So make sure that you're subscribed and you tap the bell and then all to be notified every single time I upload. And that way you don't miss anything. So thank you for stopping by and I'll see you guys next time.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase